But I mean, it's pretty on brand for out-of-touch Democrats that they're still using a 2017 playbook, which prompts Al Sharpton to begin his tirade against the Democrat Party, saying they're having an identity crisis. They don't even know who they are, which is leading people to draw their own conclusions.
I think that what the Democratic Party has to do, and the leadership of the party, is a stand for something and not try to be all things to all people. And when I read the article, I think that's the debate. Either you're going to say that we are for diversity, and diversity meaning blacks and women and LGBTQ and disabled. Don't let them interpret what it is. That we stand for that. We stand for good policing, but we don't stand for defund the police. You have to have enough nerve and enough backbone to say, define who you are and why you are, rather than be defined by your enemies. And I think that too often the Democrats have allowed their opposition to define them, and they accept the definition. So they are defined as extremists, and you're all about defund the police, and you're all about anarchy, and they become defensive rather than they set the tone.
The only problem with what he's saying is that the Democrats did try to define themselves. It was just exposed to be a complete lie. They said they were the ones who cared about the Constitution and the norms and democracy and the rule of law. They said they cared about compassion and empathy and human rights while allowing 1 out of every 3 women who crossed the southern border over the last 4 years to be sexually assaulted. They said they were all about protecting illegal immigrant kids while also losing 300,000 illegal immigrant kids. They said they were for women's rights while also letting men compete in women's sports and be in women's private spaces. In 2020, Kamala Harris was running as a super progressive. And then in 2024, she tried to pretend to be a moderate without explaining how she moved from point A to point B. The reason Republicans have to define Democrats is because every time the Democrats do it themselves, they're just untruthful.